Okay, this is Phillip Mills, and I'm going to configure these two things. I'm going to configure the IPSec to allow and block traffic. Then I'm going to manage the IPSec authentication and encryption settings. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to configure it. Well, I'm going to configure the IPSec to allow and block traffic. So to start off, I want to pull up my Windows firewall, and right here on the inbound rules, I want to right click and hit new rule. The next two we go down to custom. Next, and go to all programs. Yeah, next again. The name of it is going to be Lab9 allow ping. Hit finish. Okay, now it shows that it's there. Okay, now I'm going to pull up my local group policy, which is right here. I've already got it pulled up. I went into my computer configuration, into my Windows, into my security setting, and now I'm down here to the IP security policies. And now I'm going to right click it, going to go down to manage IP filters. I'm going to click add. And here you're going to enter in your IP filter list, which is going to be called Lab9 IP filter list. Hit add. Next. And here you are pretty much going to say what it's doing. And it's going to filter traffic to and from the second server. Hit next. Here you are going to do it to your second server, which is so you're going to click doing it to a specific one. And here you are going to key in your second server's IP address. Okay, now here you want it to be your IP address, the one you are on right now. Next, and hit finish. And OK to close it out. Now here you're going to click the manage filter options and hit add, and you're going to name this block traffic, so you are going to be able to block it. Next, I'm going to block, and you're going to do the same thing, but this time you are going to permit traffic. I'm going to permit. Next. Okay. Now we're going to close this. I'm going to right click this again. I'm going to create a security policy, and this is going to be labeled Lab9 IPSec policy. Next. Okay, now it shows us that. Okay, now here you're going to hit the add tab again. Do that. One, to select the filter list that you created, and hit you're going to hit next. Now this, you are going to let it block it. I'm going to select it, you're going to hit next, and you're going to finish it. So let's finish there. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can ping from my from my second server to my first server, in which I should be able to. So yeah, there it shows. There it shows that I can ping it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my first server. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to manage the authentication settings. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my policy editor. I'm going to right click here again. I'm going to manage filter list again. Okay, now here we're going to click filter actions, and you're going to create one more, and it's going to be called secure traffic. Okay, hit next. I'll leave that the way it is. Finish. Okay. Now you're going to close it. Okay, now you're going to right click here, go to properties. I'm going to click edit. We're going to filter action. And here you're going to select the secure traffic. Then you're going to click OK twice to make sure it's there. So it's there. Okay, now this time we're going to right click it, click the policy, and we're going to turn it on, which is this button right here. So now it's turned on. Now we shouldn't be able to ping the first server. Okay, okay, now we can't ping it, so that's okay right now. At this point. So back on the first server, we want to right click the policy again. I'm going to go down to properties and click edit. Now we're going to go up to the authentication methods. Add a authentication method. We are going to use this right here as our string. We're going to remove the one I have selected up here since we don't need it. So now it shows the one that we have created on there, which is what we need. Okay, now on my second server, I'm going to pull up my local group policy, and you're going to do the same thing that you did on the first one. Create a policy. We do the same thing. Finish. Okay, we're going to hit add, next, add. So here we're going to hit add. Now here we're going to label it the same way that we did on the first one. Lab9 IP filter list. Add, next. Now these right here can be the same. So I'm going to go to finish. So now we're going to hit the OK button to go back. Okay, now here we're going to select that filter list and hit next. here we're going to hit the filter action, we're going to hit add, next. Now here we are going to key in the secure traffic like we did on the first one. And hit next. It's going to leave that the way it is. We're going to finish. Okay, I'm going to select the secure traffic and hit next. So now here we're going to select the use the string to protect it, and we are going to use the same thing we did on the first one, which is called Lab9. Next, then finish. Okay, now we're going to, okay, now we're going to right click it again, we're going to turn it on. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can ping it, which I probably won't be able to. Okay, now there it shows that I can't ping it, and the reason why is because this right here has been turned on. So in order for me to be able to ping it, I'm going to have to turn this one and the one on the first server off. So okay, now let's try to ping it again. There it shows that we can ping it now. So that's how you do that.